Hi, and welcome back to Shadow Seekers. And thank you all for subscribing, liking, and commenting. Your support helps me keep creating more spooky and thrilling videos just for you. Let's dive into today's urban legend, Hugging Molly. Alabama's most chilling ghost story and urban legend. Imagine walking home alone at night, the cold air pressing against your skin. Suddenly, you hear footsteps behind you. A shadow comes closer. Before you can react, long icy arms wraps around you in a bone-crushing hug. This is the legend of Hugging Molly, Alabama's most chilling ghost story and urban legend. Hugging Molly is a terrifying urban legend that has haunted the small town of Abbeville, Alabama for generations. According to local lore, a towering woman dressed all in black roams the streets after dark, searching for her next victim. But unlike most ghosts or monsters, Hugging Molly doesn't attack. Instead, she embraces her victims in a suffocating hug before she lets out a loud scream. The sound is so horrifying that those who hear it claim they never forget it. A young man was walking home one evening when he heard soft footsteps echoing behind him. Thinking it was just his imagination, he picked up his pace. But the footsteps got faster. He tried to scream, but a chilling shriek pierced his ears, making him freeze in terror. When he finally managed to push away, there was nothing there, only silence and darkness. One story comes from one teenager that thought the legend was just a joke. She and her friends dared each other to walk alone down the empty road near the old schoolhouse. She was laughing, but moments later, her laughter turned to screams. She claimed that something unseen squeezed her body so tightly that she could barely breathe. Her friends ran to find her, but she was alone, and she was shaking. Her face was pale and she was too scared to speak. One local restaurant worker was closing up late at night when they saw a tall, black-cloaked figure outside the window. Thinking it was a prank, he stepped outside to confront the person. But nothing was there but an empty street. As he turned to go back inside, an invisible force gripped his shoulder. And he heard a loud scream coming from the empty street. Terrified, he went inside and refused to leave the restaurant alone ever again. Who is Hugging Molly, or what is she? Some say she was once a grieving mother who lost her child and now seeks out wandering children to hold as her own. Others believe she was a real woman who once lived in Abbeville, a protective figure to warn kids to stay off the streets at night. But over time, her story twisted into something more sinister. Whatever the truth may be, or no matter what you believe, one thing is certain. People in Abbeville still talk about her to this day. And if you find yourself walking alone in Abbeville after dark, you might want to keep an eye out for a tall figure in black. And if you feel a sudden cold embrace, brace yourself, because you're about to hear the scream of hugging Molly. And once you hear it, you'll never forget it.